Morning vlog. It is time for my Q&A video, but first, it's my first video of 2018. I want to show you guys me in 2018. And before I change, I'm going to go get a haircut. But yeah, should be a start of a great year, and I hope you guys had a great new year.
Basketball, we playing that a lot. I'm in this get to the chicken, we been I'm flipping the trap bit off. I gotta get to the dollar, on the hands and back, come on.
Haircut. What up, guys? So I'm back. As you can see, I haven't got a haircut since about last year, so I had to, chop that off. Bad joke. So now it's time. Finally, I want to thank all of you guys. We're at 100 subscribers. Well, I'm at 100 subscribers. Thank you for following my vlog and getting me to this point, because without you guys, there wouldn't be no 100 subscribers. So for this, like I said, I am going to do my Q&A that I have asked you guys to so kindly provide me questions that you want to know. And I am going to do that right now. So with that being said, also I wanted to point out, I swapped phones with my dad. He had an iPhone 7 Plus and I had the iPhone 7. And I was just like, hey, iPhone 7 Plus has a better camera. Give me that. I just took it from him. But yeah. So now I am going to read off questions that you guys asked, and let's go through it. First question I got was, how does it feel to have Tom's mom as a segment in the vlog? This is from Tom. Obviously, and obviously my answer to that is, it's a great pleasure to have Tom's mom on race days, because I mean, who doesn't love Tom and who doesn't love moms? You put that 1 and 2 together, you gotta love Tom's moms. Next question, how many kills do you have? I'm gonna answer that with 10. Next question, Q&A for a question is, who is your favorite sibling? Ooh. Favorite sibling, I would have to say, is Jack, but close second is Jessica, only because she's closer to age. But I love all my siblings a lot. I don't really play favoritism as much, but Jack is so cute, as you guys seen. He's so cute. How can you? He's my favorite. Jack, hands down, my favorite sibling. Next question. Why am I such a well, I don't know, that was... Why? I'm done, these questions, they hurt. Alright, next question. How do you manage your time because of varsity volleyball, since it's year-round, school, and social time? Well, that's a very good question. You basically just gotta balance, work and time based on your schedule. I have a calendar up there. I barely use it, but for me it's really internal, based on like what my school is and then volleyball, and then I revolve everything around that, because those two are the main factors of why I'm in school. Why I'm at school to get a degree and to play volleyball. If I didn't want to play volleyball, then I'd be working, revolving my time around that. Social time is when I have free time and I do the things that I do, YouTube video, vlogs that you can see. But other than that, my probably main 3 top priorities right now would be school, volleyball, and then probably vlogging and trying to upload and all that stuff. So how I do it, you just gotta keep at it. Be consistent as you can. Use a calendar if you have to. I'm gonna start using my Google Home this year. Use my phone. It's all on my Google Calendar. And yeah, that's how you do it. And just stay on top of all your assignments and tasks. Next question is, big spoon or little spoon? I like both. Generally, I will be big spoon, but little spoon is very nice from time to time. Girls just try to be big spoon. I know you might not like it, but some guys like to be little spoon. Especially Stu, because I'm always big spoon and he's little spoon. What's your vert? Last time I checked, my standing reach is 7'2", and I was able to touch 10'4" at one point. Jump touch 10'4", so I'm pretty sure it's 37 inches. I'm trying to get it higher, but I think I'm pretty stagnant around 35, 36 inches right now. Probably 35. I can't dunk yet, That's one of my goals, to dunk. So hopefully that time comes. Story time. Choose a funny story and tell us. Ooh, okay. Here's one. Actually, I'll give you guys two. Funny story when I was a kid. Reason why I hated fish growing up and hated eating fish growing up is because when I was little, around like the age of 4 or something, 4 or 5, my mom gave me fish, and I always ask her, it's like, hey, is the bone out? And like, can you take the bone out of my rice with the fish in it so I can eat it without worrying about the bone? She's like, yeah, it takes it out. So I'm like hungry as hell, so I'm munching back rice and fish, and then I'm chewing, and a bone gets lodged in my throat, like right here, and I'm like, and it's poking me, and it's like sideways right here. So then it's just like, damn, I can't breathe. I'm like panicking. My dad's like trying to get it out, right? So he's like, drink water, do this, not coming out, it's stuck. So he has to take this finger, put it down my throat, like right, it was like right here, or some, I think it was chopsticks or his fingers, but something went in my throat and I had to grab it out or push it, something took it out. And that, since then, I've always feared fish. I didn't like bones, and it's all because my mom lied to me. She didn't really check, and I was like a little kid, so how am I supposed to know? And that's how I hated fish. My second story is when I hate mushrooms. I hate mushrooms because when my mom sent me to the babysitter one time, this is when I was like younger in Toronto too. I was like, oh, I don't like mushrooms, right? And you're like, okay, you don't like mushrooms. So she gives me all these portobello mushrooms that are like this big, right? This big. And it's like, eat them. And I'm like, didn't I just tell you I don't like mushrooms? Like, what? So then she's like, gotta eat them. So I actually took the mushrooms, I'd throw them places all over her place wherever she was babysitting me. And I don't think she ever found them, but then I always got in trouble all the time. I ended up running from that place, by the way. Cops found me. That's a funny story. And I was like a little kid, and this police guy's just like, yo, where are you going? He was like, and so eventually called people, took her back, and then I got in a lot of trouble. So yeah, that's a funny story. Ooh, top 8 best friends. Okay, so top of the list. Okay, it's gonna go in no particular order after my top 3, because my top 3 is Brandon Chang. You guys don't know him, B Chang, 2 G's. Second one would probably have to be Richard, my cousin / brother. And Charlie would be the third. Like, those are my top 3: Richard, Charlie, and Brandon. Brandon's first, Richard, Charlie, because Brandon has been my best friend since, I don't know, like since a while now, and we just connect, and it's a whole nother level. Richard, Charlie, those 2 are my cousins. They were basically with me since I was born. We grew up together, we played, and there's just no replacing family like that, and I would consider them my best friends, and I already consider them my brothers. So that's 3. So that's 3. 4 would have to be, Garrett, Stu, Jacob, Nate. I'm gonna make it a top 10 list, and then it'd be Tom, Eli, Bria's in that list too. These are like my best friends right now in my time where I am at university, where I spend my time. There's a lot of friends I consider very close to me too, and like Jason, people that I've met at Connex. Like I get along with them very well. Who is your favorite NBA team? Because I see 3 different team logos in the walls in your room. Very correct. As you guys can see, I'll show you right now. Spurs, Clippers, Raptors. And I also have a One Piece flag. One Piece is an anime, if you guys don't know. It's on my main wall. Those 3, I got them from Canada's Wonderland. I'm a big fan of basketball recently. I've gotten into the years thanks to Setter Kretz getting me into NBA fantasy, and then I started watching NBA more. But I would have to say right now, my favorite team to watch, because they're actually very exciting, is the Los Angeles Lakers. I actually liked them since I was smaller and I was a kid because Kobe. But yeah, I'm more of a specific player fan than I am team fan, but I enjoy watching the LA Lakers because they're very fast-paced and young right now. So I like very fast-paced basketball. Alright, next question. Why did I start vlogging? Ooh, that's a good question. I started vlogging because after this summer, I had a goal to achieve a six-pack for fitness wise, just for myself personally, not because I wanted to like show. It's just like personally, it's a body goal. Everybody just I was skinny. I'm still skinny, but I always had like the 2-pack on the top, and I'm like, man, I really wish I could fill out that 6-pack. So I made that my goal, and I achieved it. And I'm like, hey, if you put your mind to something, then you can start doing stuff that you put your mind to. And so I'm like, hey, you should vlog every day of the school year, and just, you know, do it so you have something to look back at personally. And this is just a personal project because I'm not making money off YouTube right now. I'm not making money off basically anything I'm doing. So it's just a personal project of mine, just to know that, hey, I did this throughout this entire year. It's probably gonna be more than like 100 episodes of me doing this. So yeah, personal project. I did it for myself. Question, who is Brandon? Best friend. You guys already know I explained that. Best friend. What is my biggest weakness? That is a very good question. My biggest weakness, probably me being oblivious or my insecurities. Everyone has insecurities, obviously, and it's very tough to deal with them, and everyone should be confident, and self-happiness is a very big thing that I am an advocate for. No, self-happiness and self-love, let's do it. But my biggest weakness would probably be my insecurities and me not knowing like myself. What is my favorite exercise and why? If you consider volleyball an exercise, that would be my favorite exercise. But if you're talking about workout, everybody knows chest day's best day, right? Yeah, actually, yeah, chest day, bench press. You already know. And last question I got is my biggest fear. My biggest fear I have recently learned in 2017 is dying. It is fun to live, guys. If you guys did not understand, it is fun to live. And this comes with self-love and just knowing yourself. But if you live every day wanting to like get better and better yourself and achieve more, leave a legacy behind, there's so much to do. If I could live forever, I would, just so I wouldn't even get bored. People say they would get bored. I would just try to master everything. Master a sport, master this craft, do this, learn how to do art better, learn how to sculpt. Like, there's so many things I would do that I would think is so much fun that there's no time in the world like to master everything. So if I could live forever, I would. So that's my biggest fear, is dying. Also, yeah, family dying. That's another thing. That is my Q&A section, guys. Thanks for watching. Lots more videos. 2018, it's new year, new time for videos, new Ray. No, I'm kidding. Same Ray, same old shit. And we are gonna do so much more this year. I'm planning to, well, I don't want to spoil a lot of things. I plan to do a lot of cool videos, very cute ones. Cute one video that is gonna come very soon, I hope. I just gotta keep looking out for it. But yeah, Ray's Days is taking a new turn this year because, well, I didn't post anything since last year, so gotta really get on that, get back on track. If you guys like this stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.